go ahead and explain to the class how you got the bell ringer, please?
Well, I had a feeling that these two were just going to be congruent to each other, so I set them equal to each other, and I divided it out, and I got PQ equals 2.
Awesome. Lakin, tell us, do you agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Okay, how come?
Whenever you get the 2, you're supposed to plug it back into the equation. So it'd be 3 times 2 plus 1 is 7.
Oh, okay, so x equals 2. So to find the length of PQ, you just got to plug in the 2 for x and work it out. Yeah, perfect. So you just need one more step. So go ahead and plug in 2 for x on the expression for PQ. So that would be 3 times x, which is 2. So 3 times 2 plus 1. And 3 times 2 plus 1 is 7. So the length of PQ would be 7. All right, good job. All right, and the reason why they would be congruent is because SQ is the perpendicular bisector. And how you know it's the perpendicular bisector, SQ is perpendicular to PR, and then PS and SR are marked congruent to each other. So that's how I know it's the perpendicular bisector. And since it's the bisector, any point on that line is equidistant to the endpoints. So QP would be congruent to QR because Q is on the perpendicular bisector. Perfect. What questions do you have on the bell ringer? All right, if you can go ahead and pass up everything you have for me, your worksheet, your bell ringer, and if you took the review notes, those also. Make sure your name's on everything, pass it to the front row, pass it to the right. All right, so for your quiz, make sure if there's any work to be shown, make sure you show your work. There's not very many to actually show your work on, but the ones that do, make sure you show it. Also, make sure you read directions carefully and answer, what it tells you, what it's asking for. And no talking, keep your eyes on your own paper. When you're finished, turn in your quiz to me, and I will give you your 8.3 notes, median and altitudes. And then there's an Edpuzzle assignment on Google Classroom for you to do your notes, and those will be due on Monday. So make sure you pay attention to the notes. Make sure you have the sound on. If you have headphones, that's great. If you don't have headphones, just turn it up loud enough to where you can hear it, but you need to turn it up to where you can hear it. And we're mostly just sketching medians. Even on here where it says sketch, draw a sketch of something. You don't actually have to, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you need to kind of make sure. So I just told you get a ruler instead of a compass. Because a sketch, you don't have to use like actual tools. You can just use a ruler. And then you just kind of put it where you think it would be. Here. Same thing with your notes. Just use your ruler. You don't have to make sure it's a perfect 90 degrees and all that good stuff. All right, break behind you to scoot back a seat, please, or scoot 2 seats behind Abby, please. And then Natalie and Lakin, can I get both of you to scoot back a seat, please? Grace, can I get you to scoot back a seat, please? And Taylor, can I get you to sit 2 seats behind Grace, please? Maddie, can I get you to scoot back a seat, please? All right, so remember, no talking, eyes on your own paper. When you're finished, turn it into me, and then you will pick up your notes for the Edpuzzle assignment. Quizzes are worth between 20 to 30. Like so far, the most I've had a quiz worth is like 36 points.
Oh my God.